Hi guys, welcome to the session. This is Sweta, your English master teacher at Vedantu. I hope everyone is having a great time. So guys, today we are delving into the second part of the 100 dresses. So people, I hope you have already gone through the previous session. Alright kids, so I hope you have visited the very first part of the story. And today we will be continuing the story and we will be looking into the second part of the story. So people, are you guys excited? Kids, let me see how excited you are. So give me a quick high five in the chat. Let me see the Josh. Okay, so those of you who do not know me, a brief introduction about myself. I am your English master teacher Sweta Roy and I have pursued my masters in English and B.Ed. I have more than a year of teaching experience and I also have qualified CTET and I have mentored more than 20,000 students both online and offline. You all must be now acquainted and quite familiar with my motto, that is unleashing the power within you people, because all of you are powerful. You know that. Literature, language are the mediums through which you can express your power to the fullest. Yes, guys. So let's together ideate, create, and innovate. So put it down in the chat box, everyone. Let's get empowered. Yes. Okay, and before we begin with the chapter, a big round of applause for Uday and Abhay Pandey. So they are our homework superstars, and the chapter for which they had given their homework, beautifully written homework, Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. So keep posting your homework answers, guys. I love to read all your comments in the comment section. Okay. So thank you, Uday. Thank you, Abhay. Wonderful people. Keep it up. Let us give a big round of applause, everyone. Okay, so we'll begin with word of the day, and today's word is hurdle. All right. What's a hurdle, guys? All of you must be already aware. Hurdle means an obstacle, right? Now, synonym for hurdle, please note, this is an exercise to enhance your word power, okay, word bank. So please note it down. The synonyms are hindrance and barrier. If you want, you can put it down, guys, in your own notebook, so that at the end of the day you have a lot of, end of the week, by this entire week you have a lot of collection of words, and that actually would enhance your word bank, right? So everyone, please note down the synonym hindrance and barrier, and antonym aid and assistance. Okay, so antonyms, synonyms, that is what you people are asked also in especially reading comprehension and all of that. So it would be, this exercise is going to help you a lot. All right, so we have used this as in a sentence as well. We face a lot of hurdles in life, but we should face them courageously. All right, so let me know your word of the day, and all of you, please try and make a sentence with the word hurdle right away in the chat. Everyone, I want each one of you, so that this word is there already in your word bank. Okay, so please, please, please do make a sentence with the word hurdle, and don't forget to post your word of the day at the end of the session. Okay, so now it's time for a very, very, very amazing riddle, an interesting riddle, guys, and very easy riddle also. I'm sure you people would be able to answer this riddle. The riddle is, I come in many different colors and I get bigger when I'm full. I will float away if you don't tie me down, and I will make a loud sound if I break. What am I? What am I? Think about it, guys. Very simple. You will be able to answer it. At the end of the session, we will check the answer. We will discuss the answer. So please stay tuned throughout the session. Okay? So now let's go, people. So before starting off with the session, I want each one of you to hit the like button. Please show some love, people. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Quickly go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any important notification. So each one of you, did you do it? Yes? So let's go, people. Let's go. Let me see the Josh in the chat. Everyone, let's write in the chat. Let's go. Yes. So this is going to be the session flow. Let's have a look at the session flow. About the author, we will have the introduction, summary of the entire second part of the chapter, along with some very interesting MCQ questions, people, only and only for you. All right. And of course, we will understand the theme, message, vocabulary. Again, very, very important part, only and only for you people. Because see, you have a lot of MCQ questions based on the vocabulary. All right, so we have taken the vocabulary section at the end of the session, and we would be wrapping the session up with the homework question. So today's session is going to be super important, and it is going to be super helpful for all of you. Please stay tuned throughout the session, and I want each one of you to actively participate in the session. Would you be able to do that? Will you be promising me? So let us move ahead. Let us move ahead with the session, guys. And we will have the introduction of the author first, Eleanor. Right? So she was born in West Haven, and she had a career as a librarian. Okay. And she was, of course, an author too. She wrote 20 classic children's books. So she was famous for as a children's author, right? So she wrote 20 classic children's books in her lifetime. And most of them are based on her childhood in a small town, Connecticut. So you will find, these features in this particular story, The 100 Dresses, as well. All right. And she's known for her Moffat's book series. Now, this is the series which is very famous, whose characters are based on her own family. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it fascinating, people? So she won a lot of awards and honors, of course. So these are some of the important awards that she won. The Ginger Pie, her book Ginger Pie won the Newbery Medal for Children's Literature. As I told you, she was very popular in the children's literature genre. And the Middle Moffat, Rufus M. and the 100 Dresses received the Newbery honor. So this particular story, the 100 Dresses, also was awarded. So we can understand the significance, okay? So it's a beautiful story, a very meaningful and heart-touching story, and a very practical story. Yes, we will understand the moral, and that has a great significance in our day-to-day lives also. Okay. And now let us move ahead with the introduction. Now see, this is in continuation with the previous lesson, right? So this reveals why Wanda Petronsky had not been coming to school. So the reason of her absence, okay? Now the Petronsky family had moved to a big city where no one would care about their unfamiliar name, because Wanda Petronsky was bullied for two reasons. One, her unfamiliar name, because she had a Polish heritage, and the second was she wore the same dress. So her poverty, her economic and financial situation, right? On hearing the note, Maddie and Peggy gets anxious, and they realize that they would never get a chance to make amends for all the teasing that they had done. Very, very important. Both the girls get relieved only on hearing that Wanda liked them. Okay, so first of all, they realize their mistakes, and they get relieved finally when they actually come to know that Wanda liked them, and she had also dedicated one of the 100 dresses, the drawings that she made, okay, to each one of them. How lovely and how beautiful, how heart-touching. Now let us delve into the session and understand the deeper nuances of the text. Okay? Before moving ahead, I have a very, very, very happy news for each one of you guys. Okay, so Vedantu courses, especially for this Teachers' Day, we all pledge for education for all, and therefore all courses are available at 50% discount up to 2,000. Isn't that a great thing, guys? So what are you waiting for? This is an amazing opportunity for all of you guys, because we really want each one of you, the education, we all realize the importance of education. So education, nobody should be deprived of this this is the basic right to be educated. So nobody should be deprived, and we are making sure that education reaches to every nook and corner, right? So therefore, there's a 50% flat 50% discount, and you can definitely avail this amazing opportunity by clicking on the link in the description box. So swipe right to avail all the exciting courses, people. So you can see over here the course name, and also the price. Okay, so you can see over here CBSE Term 1 Crash, CBSE Term 1 and 2 also, NTSE, ICSE, Maharashtra Board Foundation. All the courses are available and at such a low price, guys. So we all want each one of you to be educated. Okay, and education should reach each one of you. Yes. So these are the prices after discount. So you can see if you are availing this CBSE Term 1 and Term 2, light is only 1500. Isn't that amazing, people? Classic is 1650 and plus is 2700. So what are you waiting for, people? Hurry up and get yourselves enrolled right now, because 9th and 10th, guys, these are the basic and the crucial years of your education. You have to make your foundation strong, right? So we all pledge for educating each one of us, right, guys? So quickly visit the link there and use the coupon code and quickly avail the discount offer. Okay, so these are your batch starting dates, people. Please note the batch starting date for grade 9 CBSE, grade 10 CBSE, foundation and JE as well. So you can see term 1 and also CBSE, full CBSE, term 1, JE and foundation and NEET. Okay, so quickly visit the link, people. Use the coupon code and do get yourselves enrolled right now. And now, are you people ready for your summary? Let's delve into the chapter and let's understand the beautiful and heart-touching chapter, and a chapter with a moral lesson for each one of us, which is applicable in our day-to-day lives. It is so very related to our everyday life as well. So come on, give me a quick yes in the chat if you are ready to enter the beautiful chapter, the 100 Dresses Part 2. Come on, guys. Okay, so the lesson begins with all the students assembled in room 13. Remember, room 13 was the classroom where they used to sit, where Wanda Petronsky also used to sit. Okay, and they are having a look at the beautiful drawings of 100 dresses made by Wanda Petronsky. Okay, so that is how the story begins. And then Mrs. Mason receives a note from Wanda's father, and that letter or the note informed her that none of the two children, Wanda and her brother, would be attending the school because they have already shifted. They are moving to a new city, a city where nobody would be judging them. Wanda was fed up of the bullying that she used to face every day in the school, and finally they had made this decision to shift. Right, people? Miss Mason was shocked and she was so disappointed. She was very upset because this kind of incident had happened and a person had been so hurt that she left the school and she moved out to a different place. She was compelled to leave the school. She was so hurt. Her feelings were so hurt, right? So that really disappointed and shocked Miss Mason. Now the first question for you people. How would you describe Miss Mason's feelings towards the class? Was she angry, happy, upset or cheerful? The most appropriate answer for this particular question in the chat, people. Come on, everybody should participate in the quiz questions. You promised that you would. Okay, can we have a look? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let me have a look at the answer. Yes, so she was upset because she could not imagine that a person in her class would be so hurt by the other children that she would be leaving the school. She would be compelled to leave the school. So she was really upset by this particular instance. Okay, now Maddie and Peggy, they were best friends, remember? Maddie was very deeply affected by this letter. And she wanted to apologize. Okay, she instantly developed an urge to apologize to Wanda. So she, along with Peggy, both of them rushed to Boggin's Heights, hoping that the family hadn't yet moved. But to their dismay, there was no sign of life in and around the house, which means they had already left. Next question for you guys. What was Maddie reminded of by Petronsky's house? How they teased her, how she could stop all of it, Wanda's drawings, Wanda's dresses, unironed but clean. What was Maddie reminded of by looking at Petronsky's house? Come on, guys. Very, very simple. It is right there in your text. Let me see how many of you are thorough with the text. Okay, have you all posted your answers in the chat? Everyone, each and every one of you. So let us have a look whether your answers are correct. 3, 2, 1, let's see. Very good, people. So how many of you did get this correct? Give me a quick high five in the chat. Give me a quick high five. Okay, well done, well done, well done. So yes, Wanda's dress was unironed but clean, right? Similarly, the house of the Petronsky was shabby, but it was neat. So there is a comparison between the house and Wanda Petronsky's dress. Okay. Now Maddie lost her sleep thinking what a coward she is, who couldn't stand against the wrong. Now Maddie, how many of you could relate to Maddie? Sometimes, many a times, this also happens in our lives, right? We do see, maybe we do not take part in bullying the other child or not just child but other people, but we do see others bullying a person, but we, like Maddie, are not confident enough or do not have the courage to stop that, okay, to take a stand against it. I think each one of us might have seen this or might have faced this particular situation at some point of our life. Don't you think so, people? Yes. So then, when you see this happening around you and you still cannot gather the courage to stop or to take a stand, maybe because of some kind of inhibition or hindrance, what do you feel after that? Do you feel the same as Maddie felt? Let us find out what Maddie felt. So that day she decided that she will never let anyone tease someone like that. So she was guilty that she had not stopped Peggy from teasing Wanda only because of the fear that her friendship would be ruined and maybe she could be the next target, right? So this also happens in our daily lives sometimes, right? Maybe in your school you must have seen this happening. How many of you have seen this happening? Do you relate this? Could you relate this in your school too? Give me a quick answer in the chat. What is your input, guys? So now, from now onwards, if you haven't, taken a stand against this bullying, do you pledge to take a stand right now from the next time onwards? Do you pledge that? Yes? Just like Maddie, who now pledged that from now onwards she would never be a silent spectator. So do we all pledge from now onwards we would also not be a silent spectator to such a bullying? Yes? Okay. So that weekend, Peggy and Maddie decided to write a letter to Wanda that was originally meant to be apologetic. So they wanted to apologize to Wanda. But finally, they ended up writing a friendly note. And what did they ask her in the note? How she was and how the new place was. Right? Now, question for you people. Question time. What important decision does Maddie take? Unfriending Peggy, visiting Wanda, stop others from bullying anyone, or ignoring her thoughts? What important decision does Maddie take? What do you think? What do you think, people? Very, very simple. I told you that we all must do the same, right? So what decision did she take? Okay, 3, 2, One, let's check. Yes, stop others from bullying anyone. That's the important decision that she took. Great people, great, very well done. So weeks passed, and remember they had written a letter to to Wanda. So they were actually waiting for the reply. But week passed and no reply came. And suddenly, one day near Christmas, Miss Mason announced that there was a reply from Wanda. Let's see what had Wanda written. In that letter, surprisingly, Wanda wrote that she misses everyone. So now just imagine that particular girl who was compelled to leave the school because of the fact that her feelings were hurt. She was bullied. She could not tolerate any more bullying. She was fed up of the same bullying every day. That girl writes that she misses everyone, and not only that, she also gives a dress to Peggy as well as Maddie, right? So, and she says that she has a whole lot of 100 dress lined up in her new house. So, what is your input on on Wanda's gesture? Wanda neither verbally combated nor she quarreled. She just she just gave love, right? She did not reciprocate the same hate, the same bullying, but she gave love. What was her love? The gift of the dress, which showed that she loved her friends and she loved her former school. How beautiful can this be? Right? Both of them were happy to receive it and later realized that their faces had been drawn along with the dresses. And seeing this, they concluded that Wanda liked them. Now, please take a pause and think upon this. I want each one of you to ponder upon the fact. What if Wanda had quarreled with Peggy and Maddie in the school when she was bullying or when she was bullied, or yes, if she would have quarreled or verbally given a combat? Did what do you think? If she had done that, would the effect be so impactful? So, what did she do? Rather than verbally combating, she proved that actions, she proved through her actions. Actions speak louder than words, right? And Wanda's action of showing love instead of the hate and the bully that she received actually actually gave them a very, very important lesson, made them realize how low they were and how high Wanda was. Don't you think so? Their guilt was intensified by Wanda's showcasing of her friend, her love, right? So we say that, so Wanda basically forgave them despite all the bullies that she had faced. So to err is human, but to forgive is divine, right? To err is human. To forgive is divine. So what do you think of Wanda's action of forgiving them? Don't you think that her forgiveness made her reach closer to divinity? Everyone can commit mistake. That is a part of human nature. We all commit mistake. So Peggy and Maddie, after all, they were kids, right? So that is why Miss Mason also did not scold them, but she also made them realize that whatever they did was wrong, right? Because they were kids after all. So to err is human, and Wanda's forgiveness actually made her rise to the higher level, closer to divinity. Yes? So we should also learn this lesson from Wanda Petronsky. if we are bullied, if we also face the same, we should prove through our talent. We should not verbally combat, because after all, combating verbally would make no impact. If you prove it through your actions, through your talent, if you showcase that with grit and firm determination as Wanda did, with an act of friendliness, with an act of love, with a gesture of politeness, you will be definitely you will be loved equally, you will be respected, and the other person who was bullying you would learn his or her lesson, even in a greater manner, just as Peggy and Maddie did, especially Peggy. They realized their mistake, right? So, question for you people, what did Maddie notice in their drawings? Come on. Wanda drew their faces. They were beautiful. Wanda wrote notes for them, or all of the above. Simple. Pretty simple. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Wanda drew their faces. Absolutely correct. Well done. So yes, as I was explaining you the theme, we have reconciliation between Wanda and her friends, Peggy and Maggie, those who were bullying them, right? So without any verbal combat, without making the situation worse, they were reconciled. And it is such a lovely and heart-touching story, because it also made the bullies realize their mistake in a very impactful manner. And Maddie also took a stand, and she realized that she would definitely take a stand and not be a silent spectator anymore, right? So that realization is essential. Yes? Okay? Mutual trust, of course. There's a mutual trust, which is bond of love and bond of trust that is built between these two, the friends. And forgiveness, very important. We should never keep piling up things in our mind. That actually damages us. The more we forgive, the more we let go, we feel so easy and we feel so relaxed and relieved. So never keep piling up, bad memories or negative emotions within you. That destroys us. So Wanda, by forgiving everyone, not only reached a state of calm, but also made them realize in a very crucial way and in an impactful manner. That had a greater impact. The verbal combat would not have made such a deep impact. Don't you agree with me on this, guys? So Wanda's way of showing her talent, Wanda's way of actually presenting those 100 dresses which she had always described with such a great detail, had a deep impact. Okay? Plus, she also gifted the dresses to her friends. What if she was not financially strong, but she had a heart of gold? Yes? So, message is, we should never judge a book by its cover. Both of them judged Wanda, or her friends judged Wanda only by her name and by her physical appearance, wearing the same blue dress, her financial status. So dress plays a very important role over here, because as I told you, dress acts as a symbol of social significance. Dress is the cover, right? And social class is signified with the dress. The moment we see the person's dress, we immediately, unconsciously judge a person's financial status. Don't you think so? And that is exactly the reason why we do not have different dresses in our school. We have uniform. Why do we have this concept of uniform? So that nobody is discriminating, right? We all are same. Uniform means equal, right? So we all are equal. We all are human beings. And it is our inner qualities on which we should be judged, not our physical appearance or our financial status or our class. Right, guys? Do you agree with me? Isn't there a beautiful moral lesson for all of us in this? And now we have the vocabulary section, because words are really powerful. है ना? Okay, and words do leave a deep impact. Words are powerful. That is something which we also have seen in this entire lesson, because of the words that were placed before Wanda, she was compelled to leave the school. So think before you speak, because words leave a deep impact and it cannot be taken back. Right, guys? So listen closely, listen with attention. Damp and dismal means wet and sad. To make amends means to show that one is sorry by doing something good. Okay? And Maddie wanted to make amends for all the wrongs that she did, right? So picking on someone is treating someone unkindly, taunting someone. Okay, so picking of someone, this can actually come in your paper. So please note this. Okay. Next we have cornucopias, which means decorative containers. All right. So please have a look at these important vocabulary section and enhance your word power. All right. So I hope you people enjoyed the session, and don't forget to move ahead with the visit the link in the description box and pin comment. And please note that we have a 50% discount, guys. Especially for you people, this is a gift from all the teachers, right? So we have live interactive online classes, test series and analysis, notes, assignments, doubt solving during the class with the help of our amazing team of class teachers. And for the classic plan, we have an interesting app of doubt solving. So do not miss your chance, people. You have a complete 50% discount, and we want education for all. We pledge for educating each one of you, because education is the most important. It is the pillar to your success. All right. So this is the coupon code. Please don't forget to apply the coupon code, because this is going to give you a complete 50% discount, and also in the classic plan you have the discount, right? So applying the coupon code, you can avail this at this price, right, guys? So now the answer to the riddle, people. What's the answer to the riddle? Have you all got your answers? Let us check. Let us check. Let us check. In 3, 2, 1. Yes, balloon. So simple, right? Good job, good job. A big round of applause for all of you. And how many of you have got all the questions correct? Please let me know in the comment section. How many of you got all the questions correct in today's session? Please honestly tell me in the comment section. Don't forget to do that. And don't forget to post your answers for the homework question and be our next homework superstar. Okay? So the question is, Maddie thought her silence was as bad as Peggy's teasing. Was she right? And we have an important lesson for all of us as well in this particular question, right? So if you are not participating in bullying, that's fine. But if you are seeing that the person bullying and being bullied, and if you are silent, then is it as bad as bullying? What do you think? Put it down in the comment section, guys. Don't forget to do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the session, and I hope you would also take practical lessons from this beautiful story, right? So take care, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video amongst your friends, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you. Bye. Take care, everyone.